Hey guys, how y'all doing today? My name is Franchise Fanatic, and welcome back to Harry Potter Month. And today for you guys is the second Harry Potter film, or year 2, Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets. Now, I just rewatched this, obviously, because I'm reviewing it. I just literally finished watching it. First of all, let me just say that Chris Columbus is directing again, and this is his final Harry Potter film to direct. He only did the first 2, and then every single director, 3 and 4 were different, and then 5 through 8, including the new 2 Fantastic Beasts films, those are all David Yates. However, Chris Columbus is a great director. He does a really freaking good job here, let me tell you. First and foremost, right off the bat, I'm going to start with the negatives. There really aren't too many. Regarding the CGI, I had a big problem with CGI in The Sorcerer's Stone. It just felt kind of... For 2001, comparing again to Star Wars Episode 1, The Phantom Menace, and 2, Attack of the Clones, it felt very... I don't know, kind of rushed and underdone. Maybe it's because they weren't confident. I don't know. Chamber of Secrets, however, a lot of the... mainly, you know, the monsters, those look good. The basilisk looks really good. Even though most of it's CGI, the head, there's a few shots, especially where Harry stabs her through the head. It's very practical. They actually built a real snake basilisk head. Aragog, the big spider, I almost shit my pants, but Aragog, the big spider, he is an actual practical effect, which is really crazy that they can do that. So again, you know, they do a good job mixing the practical and CGI elements with this film. And the CGI is a lot better this time around. My only, the Quidditch scenes, again, the Quidditch scenes were a lot better. The CGI people that were plaguing the first film is a lot better. And it's crazy, you know, because Sorcerer's Stone came out in 2001, and this Chamber of Secrets came out in 2002, just a year after. So comparing this film to Attack of the Clones, which came out the same year as this, 2002, I will say that Attack of the Clones looks good for the most part. However, because there's so much CGI in Attack of the Clones, I mean, 99% of that film is animated backgrounds, you know what I mean? There's a lot of practical sets and practical backgrounds in the Chamber of Secrets, Harry Potter 2, and it really shows, you know what I mean? Attack of the Clones look good, but you can tell when Obi-Wan Kenobi and Jango Fett or Anakin, Padme, whoever, they're standing in front of a green screen. You know, you just tell. And now you can't really tell in these films. Obviously, you know, you're not going to be, you know, like the sequel trilogy, you know what I mean? Or the later Harry Potter films, you can't really tell, but... because Attack of the Clones has so much, so much CGI in the background, you can tell. This, you can't really tell so much because of how well it's connected. You know, it's not like Chris Columbus was like, oh, the Weasley's house is going to be CGI, and the Chamber of Secrets is going to be CGI, and the school, you know what I mean? No, there's a lot of practical elements in there, and it really blends together well. So CGI is a big up, especially because it's only been a year. That's pretty good. My only issues are a few cringy moments, really. I think, maybe it's just me, but whenever Harry Potter speaks parcel tongue, just you know that. I don't know. I just cringe a little bit every time. It's not like bad. It's just kind of weird that like a 12-year-old kid is like going, you know. I mean, it's like a freaking doors opening. It's just kind of weird. I know he's supposed to do that. That's the plot. I get it. I love that aspect. It's just watching Daniel Radcliffe do that. I don't know. It's just weird to me. It's not that big of a negative. It's just kind of like my personal preference. But I think what is... objectively bad for a lot of people is the Lucius Malfoy. He's a good actor, especially in the later Harry Potter films, but for the most part, toward the end when Harry frees Dobby with his sock, there's a really great scene where Lucius kind of is about to kill him. He pulls out his wand, he goes, Avada, you know, like that, and he says he's almost going to kill him. Like, he's an effed up dude, you know, he's a pretty rotten dude, but the fact that he's about to frickin' kill Harry Potter... You know, he's about to say Avada Kedavra, which is the killing curse. You know, he basically killed Harry Potter. That's crazy. You know what I mean? It's just the way he does it. You know what I mean? He goes, and it's like, it's really weird sounding. You know what I mean? It's like, what are you doing? You know what I mean? It's just kind of cringy, that, and then the part where he like points, he's like, you Potter! You know, it's just kind of weird. You know, it feels like, I don't want to say that this film is for kids, because I really don't think it is. Maybe older kids, like 12, something like that, but not like 8 and 7. But, you know, all the actors and actresses in this film act normal. But Lucius can sometimes overact, you know what I mean? Like, he's too evil, you know, being like, Potter!
Stop.
Alright, so guys, yeah, my camera jacked up again. This thing's not that old. I think it's one of those cameras where you plug into a wall. It happened with the first movie. It happened with this. Fudge me. Whatever. I'm going to buy a new camera. This is a joke. But anyway, back to the review. Not much more to say. Everything is great for the most part, you know, except those negatives I touched upon. There's so many things to love about it, you know what I mean? It's very entertaining. It's a fun movie. It's funny. I think, like I said, what else can I say? You know what I mean? What do you want me? You want me to tell you it's garbage? Because it's not. There's a few negatives about it, but I think the negatives that I had on Sorcerer's Stone are improved. That's what a movie should do. No movie is perfect, even though I give a lot of movies A+ for reasons. I'm not just biased. I have reasons. But this movie, Sorcerer's Stone, it has some negatives, and the Chamber of Secrets made them better. The CGI is better. The practical effects are better. There's so much that they learned, and they're bringing it to the table. So I have really high hopes from rewatching Prisoner of Azkaban, which is a lot of people's favorite movie 3. But movie 2, man, Chamber of Secrets, it's great. Really entertaining movie. Lots of mystery stuff. I like how they go to kind of a dark thing with the basilisk, like writing, Ginny technically writing blood on the walls, to all of a sudden translating to, Quidditch match. So it's kind of cool how they can, go to like a classroom and learn. It's really cool how they can do that. You take a really kind of effed up scene, and then you translate that to a fun and energetic scene, and it works. You know what I mean? It shouldn't work, and that's one of the issues I have with Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them. Go watch that review. But there's so much to it where you're like, oh man, this should really be weird. But it all works. It's all great. Hagrid returning, Dumbledore. There's so many plot points happening at the same time. It could get confusing, but it's not. If you actually watch the movie, it all makes sense. It's pretty crazy how that can happen. J.K. Rowling, sometimes she makes some really weird decisions, in my opinion, regarding things, but she's a great world builder, and she's a great storyteller. She's like, this is like Lord of the Rings and The Hobbit and Star Wars, the biggest of the big franchises. Harry Potter, it's of course one of them, but it's just insane what she can do. It really is. So again, I'm going to give, upon everything that I've, watching this movie technically for the first time with a critical aspect for a YouTube review, I'd probably give Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets an A- again. Really, there's not much to hate. Some of the CGI is a bit ropey. Maybe the Quidditch could be a little better. This all gets better with, the movies, but I think the worst part would just be the cringiness. Harry speaking Parseltongue, just to me personally, and then Lucius going, like Gollum. It's weird, It's weird. But other than that, there's not much to hate. I really enjoy it. It's, again, A-. Tell me in the comments what you thought about Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets. Sorry about the cuts. Alright, guys, so sorry about that. Again, it happened a second time, because, screw this camera. Again, I'm going to order one. So hopefully, I added some funny clip in there. Anyway, hope you guys enjoyed this review. Again, A-, and I can't wait for Harry Potter and the Prisoner of Azkaban. Hope you'll get a new camera soon, and all this garbage will be fixed up. And, yeah, thank you guys, and we'll see you in the next video.